So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we're going to talk about Christopher Plummer, who was the dad from Sound of Music, apparently the pigeon from American Tail, the Grand Duke from, and so let me get back to him. He passed away today on the 5th. So I thought I could do a review of Sound Music for you guys. I don't think he's been acting too much lately. So I don't think any I don't think Hulu or Netflix or Disney Plus would have Sound Music, because for me to watch it first, because sadly I don't have it, but it's a good movie. It's so it's about a nun who's gonna go be a nanny for 7 children for an ex-war veteran, and I think it's called and this is somewhat based on a true story, because this takes place during World War II, and this is takes place in Hungary, I think. Let me make sure it's the right country, because I know it's somewhere near German. Because it's one of the countries they would have a lot of Nazis would go and where does Sound of Music take place?
Salzburg, Austria. Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Based in the
Austria.
1949 memoir, The Story of the Trapp Family Singers by Maria von Trapp, the film is about a young Austrian postulant in Salzburg, Austria, in 1938.
So, the Trapp family, and she is gonna be the nanny for them. She ends up marrying him, and stops being a nun, because they both fall in love with each other, even though he's engaged to somebody else, and she also tries to teach the kids how to sing, even though they kind of already know, because one of the first song, after the Heels Are Alive, the Sound of Music, after that song, the first song we hear from the kids, I think, is You Are 16 Going on 17. And that one is being sung by the boy who ends up betraying them, who ends up almost getting them killed. The one who we thought was in love with his daughter, but he became a Nazi. He got brainwashed and gave him up. So yeah, and they want him mostly to fight in the war and become one of them, which he's not going to. And they end up running away to Switzerland
to get away from it all. Um, so Julie Andrews is the one who plays the their Nana and Maria, and she helps them like learn by singing nay, a female deer, nay, a drunk son, me, a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run. So I need a point Frey, la, I need to pound a bow, tea, a drink of bay, that would bring us back to dough. By making do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, di into a song to where the 7 children can understand the lyrics, understand how, like what tone to reach to, and stuff like that, and makes clothes out of their curtains for them to wear and play with, so they can act like real children. Because when she's introduced to the kids, he whistles for them like it's supposed to be like because he was in the army, but to me when I hear the whistle, it's like he's trying to get his dog's attention. So yeah, and their real mother died a long time ago. So yeah, and so me hearing about this, I saw on Facebook that Christopher Plummer died, and I found it very sad. I mean, I did hear recently another person died this month that I was not going to do a video for because it was on Screech from Saved by the Bell, because Saved by the Bell people don't look so greatly on him as everybody does in Christopher Plummer, because Hollywood corrupted him, but as far as I know, they did not corrupted Christopher Plummer. But yeah, it's over. We already lost a bunch of people already. It's only February this year. I mean, we are hoping for a better year, but I don't see all these actors and stuff to do with Hollywood and having a better year this year, but we'll see. I never got even if they lived a little longer, we still not get to meet any of these people because none of them will come down to where I live, and this town I live in. So yeah, it's a good. This movie's really good, and I love it. And I understand like why they're like hesitant first to make her do this movie, Julie Andrews, because she just did a role just like this, very similar, like Mary Poppins. Because yes, it's basically she plays a Nana in both movies. So yeah, one's magical, one's a past none. So yeah, so I can understand that. So, and she sings them, and she helps make the children and the father of both families happier. But so yeah. So Solly, what do you give Sound Music? I give it octopus and my tail. So yeah, trying to remember how many songs are in this movie. There's a lot. And they always played it on TV a lot, which is probably the reason why we never owned it as kids, because it was always on. And the fact that it was based off a true story, my parents liked it a lot. I was trying to let them know, but knowing them, they probably already know, because unlike me, they still watch the news, and so my dad probably heard about it. But, yep. So this video is probably going to come out on the 7th, but he died today on the 5th. So, I'll give this movie a 10 out of 10. But yeah, it's sad. It's very sad, but because they don't live happy ever after, really. Because the fact they had to run to Switzerland to get away from the Nazis is very, very, very sad. They can't live in their house anymore that they have. They have to go for the mountains and stuff like that, and hopefully they don't freeze to death, because you know so cold it is on the way up there. But they make it, as far as I know. So yeah. So a lot better situation what happens to other people during that time period. So, but it's during war. Nothing is ever happy during war, sadly. And he was a good actor. So, and he was one of the Hollywood legends out there. Do you want to tell me like any other movies that he was in that you can think of? Well, you're welcome to. But I always know him as the dad from Sound Music, and he did remind me of my dad a lot in that movie. So yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And I now have 140 subscribers, guys. Thank you. So, bye-bye.